I'm not leaving my wingman. My long-lost cousin, Tim Cruise, is the ultimate reviewer. Woo! Please watch Cruise Reviews with Tim Cruise. Now, Tim feels the need. The need for speed! Well, not so much speed, we're on a cruise, but he completes me. Cruise Reviews. There is no substitute.
What the hell is this?
Yeah. You know, when you buy the drink package, you have the incentive to make as many drinks as you can. So you can order just nonsense at this stupid robotic bar because there is no human watching this thing. You can come back as many times as you want, put whatever. I put Grey Goose inside, I put rum in here. I put stuff that no human would ever drink. As a matter of fact, it would probably peel paint off of cars. So this is Chuck Fresh with Cruise Reviews. I wanted to talk about the drink packages. And we were on the world's largest cruise ship by like an inch, Symphony of the Seas, back in November. And they have this goofy robotic bar that nobody was ever at. I mean, ask me, it was a complete waste of space. Everybody hated this thing. People want to talk to bartenders. I don't know what the deal is. Plus, I didn't have all the liquors there because if it didn't fit in their little things, it didn't work. So I bought a couple of shots when we came on. They were about $11 a pop. A beer averages about $7.50 for most domestics. And drinks are about $13. Wine, I guess about $11. So if you do the math, and they write these things on these little envelopes, and they still use these stickers, $520 at 38 cents for the drink package. That's supposed to be for 7 days, unlimited drinks, all you can drink, and it includes your tips. You never have to leave a tip, which is kind of cool, but people do anyway. So here's how it works. 7 days, supposedly, will run you $441 plus 18% service charge. Runs at $520.38. But you're really just on the cruise ship for about 6.5 days, maybe closer to 6 when you count the times that the bars are closed for the muster drill and the last day where they kind of... They don't want you to drink anything the last. Nobody drinks the last day, right? So really it's 6.5 days. So there's that $37 there between the drink package and gratuity that you're kind of overpaying for. But, you know, be that as it may, you got to make that up, and you will make that up because you're smart, right? So check this out. So I imagine all these goofy Norwegian accountants sitting around a table, all blonde hair, blue eyes. You know the routine. And they're figuring out, well, how much should we charge these people? I don't know what Norwegians sound like, but figure they came up with like 4 beers. You figure you're sitting around a pool, have a couple of beers here and there, maybe one with breakfast. You're going to have maybe 1 glass of wine with dinner, and then maybe a couple of mixed drinks at the show. Because there's really nothing to do when you're sitting there waiting for the show because you got to get there god awful early. Otherwise, you won't get a seat or it'll be obscured by a pole. And check out our other review to talk about that. But they figured out, so every person's going to come out to about $67 a day. So we'll give it to them for $63. That covers our cost. And there you go. You know? So, 4 beers, 1 glass of wine, and 2 mixed drinks will pretty much put you just over that magic $63 number on your cruise. But again, you're on vacation. You probably won't do this every day. Who knows? It depends who you are. You know yourself. So if you're just a beer person, you'd have to order 9 beers in 1 day to really take advantage of this. And it's an average of $7.50. Now, you can probably do some imports and some other stuff, and I don't think they do any craft beers on the ship, but I hate craft beers anyway. Crap beers, we call them. But they've got a nice selection. They have the oil cans, if you really want to get your money's worth. They have Corona and I think Heineken and the Budweiser products. All that fun stuff. I didn't see any Yingling or Killian, so I was kind of disappointed. But some of the bars, I think the English pub has a little bit more of a selection than the rest of the bars on the ship. And I've got a little bit more room there because it's really a self-centered bar, really the only main bar on the ship from what I could tell. So there's a little bit more in the English pub on the main deck. Now, if you're a wine-loving person, you like to sit there and look high class, then you do get a wine allowance. I think it's up to... I believe it was $13, but I'm not really a wine person. So if you do the average wine, which is about $11 a glass, a little high, you know, for kind of a plain, just regular middle shelf wine, you got to do 6 of those. And then you're $3 over. Remember, you got to count in that $37 too towards the 6.5 day allowance. But if you have 6 glasses of wine, I don't know if I've ever seen anybody drink 6 glasses of wine, but I imagine people do it. That's why they call them winos, right? All right, so 6 glasses for over 7 days. That'll get you through. And then if you do mixed drinks, then it's five mixed drinks a day, including your Bloody Mary or two in the morning and a couple in the afternoon by the pool, a couple of frozen drinks, which are included in that package, and then a couple at night, maybe with the shows, maybe a couple with dinner. So really, if you do mixed drinks and or shots, I think the shots of Patron were $11 a pop, so it's the same as wine. So you're kind of along the lines of the wine person if you just do shots, which I do. I don't want all the sugar in it, so we just do shots and beers. So yeah, mixed drinks. If you're heavily into mixed drinks, you got to do more than 5 to take advantage of this plan of the unlimited drink special on Royal Caribbean. $520. They have the other refreshment package, which includes juices and waters for $215. Still a little heavy for that. My wife doesn't really drink, so she got that. And but theoretically, you could actually buy drinks for somebody else in your cabin. You know, I mean, they're not really going to know. You just kind of have to space it out. But I don't remember. I know a couple of people who did it, and they told me that they never really called them on it. They didn't say, hey, you're getting drinks too quick. They never said that. And I seen guys go back to the bar, throw a shot down, run back 2 minutes later, and no one really said anything. So they're pretty lenient on that. So that's the deal. $63. It's really about 6.5 days. You're going to get charged for 7. They're going to throw the gratuity on it, so you don't have to tip anymore, but it's always nice. These guys don't make a whole lot of money. A lot of them are from third world countries, and, hook them up. Give them an extra $1 or $2. You can afford it. You're on vacation. You're big spending American dude. So that's the summary of the Royal Caribbean drink package. Chuck Fresh for Cruise Reviews. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.